Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to URB Sports. I am JB, and let's go ahead and talk about the wonder of the world, Caitlin Clark, who has brought a lot of attention to the WNBA and not only amplified people's viewership of the WNBA, but now also allows other people who never watched the sport before understand why they should have been watching it all along. Now, it's kind of weird because I remember when I first started watching it, it was all about Candace Parker coming out of college and Candace Parker elevating her and Lisa Leslie and my LA Sparks actually just killing the league non-stop. And even after that, it was Chelsea Plum and what's her name, Alicia, and it's a large group of them. Now, even at one time, I used to like Cheryl Swoops before she lost her damn mind and started being very petty. I used to like her as well. So it's been a long time, but I mean, this sport has been refined for a while, and I don't understand why people hate girls playing sports anyway, unless it's some kind of gymnastics or something that's going to have us double cheeked out and playing a sport where they have to look at us and sexualize us. And me and my cousins and stuff like that, we were all athletes growing up, and it's just like we never got looked at like that. And even my youngest cousin, Misha, she was actually a completely ripped athletic star when it came to basketball and track. But she was a hooper, like downright hooper. And she used to dress like a tomboy all the time to keep herself covered up. You never knew what her body looked like until she just sit at home one day with us and we're all sitting around in pajamas and stuff, and then you get to see what her body actually looks like. But before that, she was like a straight up tomboy. And that's probably why a lot of guys when we was in school never hit on her, because they probably thought she was a lesbian, but she wasn't. Because after high school, right out of college, she got married, and she has a massive family now. I have so many little cousins now. She has multiple daughters. She has grandkids already. And it's just like, man, so y'all all thought wrong. And I thought it was actually back in the day when we were growing up, it was cool to dress like a tomboy. You know, my mom and my parents and everybody always taught us, you know, keep something for the imagination. Don't just put yourself out there. But that's a whole nother story. Let's talk about women's basketball. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and the Caitlin Clark effect. I'm about to go over here and start talking about story time. I know y'all like when I talk about story time, but we could do that some other time on a live stream or something. But let's talk about Caitlin Clark. Let's talk about the fever, and let's talk about Angel Reese. And I definitely want to talk about Angel Reese and the nonsense that's going on between them two. First of all, hold on one second. Let's get started on this. All right, so I want to talk about Angel Reese first, and before I start really get into Caitlin Clark, I can talk about Caitlin Clark all day. She's a phenomenon. She's actually a wonderful player, and she's ahead of her time. She's like the female Steph Curry. And notice I didn't say the white version of the Steph Curry. No, I don't care about her race. The girl can play. She can shoot from ridiculous ranges, and she's even improved over time. Her range of shot, her skill levels is amazing, and so many other things. So like I said, we'll talk about Caitlin Clark in a minute. Let's go ahead and talk about Angel Reese, who actually made the comments about, oh, we watch this, people don't watch the WNBA, they watch it for me too. Girl, please, ain't nobody watching this sport because of you. You are a terrible player, 1000%. Anybody who has to keep catching their own misses just to keep stat padding, rebounds, and can't hit a simple layup is something that we were taught in grade school, and you are 6 foot something and you can't hit a layup. Look, woman, you are a terrible player. Nobody come to see you. Just because you look attracted to the average hood Negro, you're not that attractive. I'm sorry, and I hate to call her out like that, but seriously, you know, with the butterfly lashes and all the makeup and you wearing those outrageous outfits in public trying to be seen all the time, just go be a model. Just go be a model. Be what you want to be. Go be one of them hip-hop models or this people music videos, twerking or something. Do whatever else you gotta do but play basketball, because nobody comes to see you. Even your own teammates have turned their backs on you and have literally made it to the point where you don't matter. When you sit on a bench, your team scores go up. When you get back on the court, they suck. Understand that y'all are the second worst WNBA team right now in your league. You are horrible, and it's primarily because of you. When Caitlyn is playing, she is creating winners around her, or should I say she's exposing winners around her, because she has a great team and she knows how to facilitate the ball to everyone to make everybody a superstar. Yes, she understands. She is a key factor why everybody watches the sport, why everybody comes see the fever. But she makes everybody around her better. And people hate that about her because she is a positive influence. You don't make anybody around you good. You done lost your coach. You lost Kennedy Carter for whatever reason. You've lost a bunch of players around you, and they don't like you because you're in the spotlight for the wrong reason, and you're bringing bad press to their team, especially calling out Fever fans, and they said racial slurs and this, and nobody said anything to you. Stop playing the victim woman and stop that nonsense. But yes, it's all about Cece and her crew and all the other players, and it's definitely not about you. So let's get off the topic of Angel Reese, because she's really not worth that much time to talk about. She's just a horrible player. She don't even need to be in the league. I don't know how in the hell she even made it to being a starter. She used to come off the bench and be in there for a few seconds and get off. But that's a whole nother story. So let's talk about my baby Kelsey Plum, who's been one of my favorite players forever since she's actually been in the league. I've actually been liking her for a while, and it's really nice to see her with LA and doing what she's doing in LA. Now, I've been watching her games lately, and it just makes me wonder, like, is she on something? Because she literally hops like a rabbit around the court. Have y'all not actually seen how she plays now? She's literally like jittery and just pounding like non-stop on the court, and she's moving at the speed of like, and she literally hops. If you guys actually watch the game, she literally hops around the court like she's bouncing up and down. It's just, she's on something. I'm sorry. And I know they probably don't drug test in the WNBA, but sweetie, whatever you're on, I need you to get off of that before it hurts you, okay? We don't need that to play sports, so we never did, and you're a great athlete. And she used to be jacked at one time too for a woman. I used to say that all the time about her Instagram. I was like, man, she got so many muscles. Like, we've always got in shape all the time. We had muscles, but we keep the feminine side of us still built. But her, she was just getting swole for a woman, and I was just like, you know, you're losing your whole shape. And I know she went into like Sports Illustrated and stuff like that, but I absolutely love her. She's like one of my favorite players. She's like the shortest thing on the court every game, but she shoots so well. And I know we talk about Caitlin Clark and how great Caitlin Clark is, but Kelsey Plum is a phenomenal shooter. She's a phenomenal point guard. And she's just a good player. And I don't know why she don't get along with her people, because she's been traded so many times and been moving back and forth between teams. But her as a athlete, she's actually a wonderful athlete, and as far as I can see, and all her interviews have been very respectful. I've never seen her say anything negative or been shown in a negative spotlight, so I really love her for that too. So she's actually wonderful and great. But yeah, Kelsey Plum, you're one of my greatest, my favorite players in WNBA. And even though your teammate was getting all the attention last year on the Aces, it's all about you. And I appreciate you because I've always liked you as a player. And I think she's going to be even phenomenal too. I hope she gets the championships she needs. I hope she gets the MVPs that she needs, because I think she has some reason she went back to LA so she can actually control her own team and get out of the spotlight of other people. I think every WNBA team needs a superstar. They need at least 2 or 3 superstars to make them go see their teams. Everybody. They don't need just players. They need superstars. Okay? So let's go on this last little topic, and we are going to talk about who else? Miss CC. Okay, so the beginning of this video, or should I say the topic of this video, was Caitlin Clark can't save 2K. The reason I say that is because the WNBA is literally the worst, most underused mode and gameplay mode in this game, and they're so disrespectful when it comes to the players. Now, what's ironic about this is they keep putting the WNBA in the 2K games, but 2K's WNBA rosters are shorter, or I should say less women than there are men players, yet they still can't get the proper scans done. There are so many superstars in the WNBA on this game that are just generic players. And that's not an oversight, because it's happened every year since the WNBA has been in existence. And I do mean every year. And the fact that you don't really have that many players in the league and you still can't get them all scanned in the game makes absolutely no sense. And even Caitlin Clark can't save 2K when it comes to the WNBA, because they've actually proven over and again they don't care. Gameplay wise, I think it's the WNBA gameplay modes are more solid than the men's versions. Not to mention the My Player mode or My W or whatever is way more fun than the men's modes. And my brothers and sisters will all both contest to that, because I have two brothers. I have older twins, and I have a middle brother, and I have one younger brother. Now, the younger brother and the two twins play 2K non-stop. And even they even told me that they like the actual gameplay modes better on the women's. They said the single player on the men is terrible, even the tonight games. So I didn't know that because I don't really play them. I never play the gameplay modes for the men. I don't even play the park. The park is boring to me. My nephew, my oldest brother's son, he plays the park all the time. Like, he lives into the park. And I went over his house for his birthday, and I remember seeing him playing online with somebody, and I'm just like, this boy's ranking is ridiculous. I mean, who spends that much money on BC? But Caitlin Clark can't even help 2K, because at this day and age, they don't care about her or anybody else in the WNBA. They will not make an effort to scan all the players in. The gameplay modes are very scarce. They don't have the roster update type features. They have so many things that are wrong with the WNBA mode. And it's just like they literally do not care. And it just makes you wonder, why keep implementing these women into the game if you're not going to utilize them to their full strengths, if you're not going to give them everything that it takes for them to succeed, even with authentic, arenas and jerseys. And they don't do anything. Like, they don't even make the effort. And I think that is pretty sad. And I'm going to tell you one thing I also think I find is really, really horrible when it comes to the women gameplay modes. When you play the W or My W or whatever, there's modes where you actually win tons and tons of VC during your gameplays. Like, I mean tons. Like, you win so many points or whatever, and you can't use them. That is so stupid. It takes longer for you to unlock anything, and I do mean absolutely anything. It takes forever for you to for you to unlock anything. So they're gonna have to fix that, because you shouldn't have to damn near pull your hair out just to get a new pair of shoes or unlock a new jersey or anything of that nature, because this is just something they do. They consistently make it to where the gameplay mode is not relevant. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that in My W, you have to play a ridiculously long season just to unlock something that's so simple. Like, who does that? And I just feel like they don't make the effort. They literally don't make the effort, and it's the same rinse and repeat, copy and paste mode as it was the last 2 or 3 2K that they've been in there. And I'm like, this is so boring. I mean, fix it. And if not, it even got worse. At least on the previous My W, once you actually win a season, they will unlock slots for you to make custom teams, and the custom team feature was absolutely amazing in 2K23 and 2K24. Like, it was phenomenal. But 2K25, it's like it just went in reverse. Like, they just start stripping it down, and they put less in it, and it just made your hustle and your grind for more just useless. Like, 100% useless. It's just like, why am I even doing this if I'm not going to be able to do anything? And it makes you just feel like you're just wasting your time playing the mode. So they need to do more with the gameplay mode. They gotta allow the women to be in the park. I mean, just period. I mean, what's the point of us scanning our faces if all we can do is My W and we can't even get in the park? That's just so stupid. So they need to fix that as well. But they don't care. And for crying out loud, please get every last one of these women's face scanned. It's even Cardoso, man. She's a superstar she's like the main star on the sky, the Chicago sky, and her face is still generic. I mean, come on. Get the job done. You did the same thing with Kennedy Carter when she played for them and a whole bunch of other players. Like, y'all don't even care about the sky. I get it, they suck right now. But you got Angel Reese, terrible ass face flawlessly. But you can't get the stars that are actually out there scoring and making a difference on the team. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, even Caitlin Clark can't save 2K because they don't care about the WNBA no matter what. So give me you guys and girls thoughts in the description below, in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video, and you're gonna love it. Bye everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.